Yo, slow budget. Once again. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Today's date is June 13th, 2023, and it is a Tuesday. Welcome to the Big Burn Show. I'm here with my granddaughter, watching her today. That's why I'm getting a late start on the show. Let's see if she'll talk. Say hi, Cheyenne. Wow, she doesn't want to talk right now. Maybe we can get her to talk throughout the show. You'll hear her making noise. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for the positive response I got on yesterday's show. A lot of people are happy that I'm back. Like I said, it just took a couple of weeks off, but I'm back full force. Actually, I forgot my notes for today's show at the shop, so I'm pretty much going to wing it today. But I got a lot of questions to answer, so that's good. And it seems like a lot of people interested when I started talking about the graffiti yesterday. Man, you just don't understand how graffiti was it's so addictive, and it's so it could just consumed our life back in the days. Like you always went out of the house, you had at least a couple of markers, a mean streak, maybe a tester can, some kind of etcher. Just you had supplies on you all the time, because no matter where you are, it might even be you're just writing your name as you're walking. It could be on a little pole, could be on this, could be on the newspaper stand, just anywhere. You just wrote your name everywhere you went. It was called mobbing. Sometimes that's just what we did. What do you want to do where you want to go? Let's walk to so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. We just took a walk, wrote our names everywhere, tried to hit the alleys, and just wrote our name. And at nighttime, same thing. We just went mobbing. So, yeah, graffiti was fun. So, like I said, we had a little reunion this weekend. I drove 500 miles to get there. It was in Los Angeles at my boy Spo's house. Give a shout out to my homeboy Spo's, my homeboy Tony. Let's see, I've known him since elementary school. Got to be like second, third grade, him and his brother Tess. Shout out to Tess. So, yeah, it's just me and him are friends a long time. And we've been through a lot, like everyone else, mobbing and just having fun when we were growing up. So I got there early for the barbecue, just so I could kick it with him and talk, surprise him. He didn't know I was going. I sent him some money for some other carne asada. And I told him, just in case I don't make it. And he didn't think I was going, but I popped up and surprised him. So we just had a blast. I took my son, my daughter Corey, and my son Junior and Rocky to the event, and we just got there early and chilled, had a few beers, just talking, reminiscing. My daughter Corey did some art. He had these big wooden sheets, like big old plywoods, set up on stands, maybe about 10, 12 of them, so whoever wanted to do some graffiti could do some graffiti. So Corey's been practicing. She loves it, and she did a quick Corey, her name. It's all she could do right now because she's been practicing just that, but it came out pretty nice. I was proud of it. For her being only 10 years old, everyone else was like, whoa, she did that? I was like, yeah, and she's only 10. So anyway, a lot of heads, a lot of people showed up. A lot of guys I probably haven't seen 25 years at least. You know what I mean? So it was cool. My homeboy Flex, he was the one that started it. Me and him went to Edison Junior High School together. And I remember being in art class with him and him talking about he was going to start up a crew and all that. So, yeah, I said a lot of these guys I go way back with. And some I just met, but I've known. Some like, oh, you're Burn. Good, nice to put a face to the name. And just, you understand, this crew is so big. Like, it's crazy. Like, I will go to say La Puente to my cousin's house, and my cousin would be like, oh, there's some dudes from NTS out here, and he would introduce them. What's your name? Blah, 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 blah. Never heard of them. I was like, who let you guys in? And he would give me other names, and I never heard of them. So, I mean, it's just one of those crews that's just so big. And I was talking to a bunch of my friends that, I was happy to see, shout out to my homeboy Theory. We were talking, and back then, NTS was one of the first racially mixed crews. We didn't care about color, and we were laughing because, like, just different gangs were in it, and there was literally no beef. You had Crips with Cholos, with just, all these different gangs that didn't get along in the street. But when it came to tagging and piecing and doing our thing, we were unified. So, and that's what was one of the things I wanted to go to, camaraderie, just hanging out with a bunch of guys I haven't seen in years. We just had meetings on Sundays at Tommy Burgers in Huntington Park on Seville. And we would just meet up, go mobbing. So, it was just a good, all-around good time. A lot of good food. He was just pretty much playing the EPMD station on Pandora, which was perfect for my age group, the era. That's what it was, old school music, old school hip-hop. And like I said, graffiti is just one element of hip-hop. Hip-hop is rapping, DJing, breaking, graffiti, beatboxing. Those are the 5 elements of hip hop. And I pretty much mastered all of them growing up, except for DJing. I could never get the hang of DJing. And obviously my best friend Derek was our DJ, and I would try. He had a turntable, and he just said I was heavy-handed. I just couldn't get that just, I don't know. It was hard for me to. I could probably get a scratch here and there, but yeah, I just couldn't do DJing. But all the other ones, I felt I mastered: graffiti, beatboxing, rap. So yeah, that's just a little history. So it was fun. Went to California for that. Like I said, just bumped into a bunch of heads I haven't seen in years, and it was a good time. I hope to go back next year, and that's the reason why I went this year. I saw, I didn't go last year, and seen the pictures and videos. I was like, oh, why didn't I go? So yeah, I made it a thing to go this year, and I did. And like I said, my kids had fun. And while I was there, of course, I had to hit the store and get some spray cans and hit the tracks, our old spot, and just me and my daughter had to go do some pieces and just have fun. You know what I mean? Graffiti's fun. It's a point now we were laughing that, yeah, you know what? I get caught now. I ain't running. Just give me the ticket. I'm too old to run. Back in the days, we ran from cops. Man, running from the police turns you into like Spider-Man. You have no idea. You're jumping things. And you go back the next day like, whoa, how did I get over that? How did I climb over that? But just the adrenaline. You do amazing things when you're being chased by the police, and we got chased often. Never got caught on the streets doing graffiti, but I did get caught in school. Because again, like my line says, I wrote burner 1 on every damn thing I saw. And that's how you just write your name. And then sure enough, my dumb ass, we're having a rap battle, and I wore a shirt that said MC Burner on it. Well, school police sees that. Sees burner everywhere, burn, whatever. Books, tables. I wrote every bathrooms in school. My name was everywhere. So, of course, one day, first period of class, I see the school police come in. I'm already putting things in my book bag, like I'm knowing. He talks to the teacher, comes up to me, says, stand up, turn around, puts handcuffs on me, you have the right to remain silent, blah, 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 and escorts me out. Go to the thing, and I got my parents, and yeah, this is a big old thing. Got arrested. Not really in trouble. I got in trouble. I had to do like so many hours of graffiti cleanup at school and this and that. So I thought I beat the system. What I did was, you can't stop writing. There's just no way. You're not going to stop writing. Like I said, it's an addiction. I started writing Renrub, burner spelled backwards. And I didn't, they didn't catch on to that. So after that, I was Renrub. So yeah, just a quick little history and it was fun. Like I said, it was just fun. It was something to do, and everyone did it, and all my friends. Yeah. So if anybody has any questions or comments about graffiti, hip hop, you can ask me. So speaking of questions, I got a bunch of questions. I'm gonna answer a few of them today because we're already running late. So I'll answer a few of the questions I got on Snapchat and Instagram. All right, here goes some Instagram questions. First one, I miss you. Well, thank you. Don't know who it is, but thank you. These are anonymous. Second one, shout me out. Again, these are anonymous. I have no idea who it is, or I would give you a shout out. I have no problem giving my listeners a shout out. Let's see, next question. How late you staying up? Well, like people know, I'm trying to close my shop up. So yesterday was actually a free day. So me and Corey were at the shop till like 1:45 last night, just going through stuff, throwing stuff away, getting ready to sell stuff. So tonight, that's probably gonna be it's probably gonna be 2 o'clock, sleeping till 7 or 8 o'clock. So I'll be getting 5 to 6 hours of sleep over the next few months. Good. Thank you for the question. Next one, body count. Man, I have no idea. There's no way I can even try to come up with a number, but thanks for the question. Biggest red flags in a guy. Coming from a female perspective to a guy, I don't understand this question. I have no idea how to answer this. Biggest red flags in a guy. Let's see. I don't know. If I was a woman, let's just say I was a female. But I'd be the opposite, because nowadays the red flags in the guys are what all these women like. Think about it. I know so many women, they're dating guys that don't take care of their kids, don't have a job, live at home, don't have a car, live with their parents still in their 30s, 40s, don't pay child support, don't see their kids, on drugs. That's the type of guys women seem to like nowadays. So I don't even think there is such thing as a red flag anymore, because I'm like the opposite of all that. It seems like the guys with the red flags are what the women want to date. So, I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that, because it doesn't even matter. As long as the guy's cute, a girl's going to date him. Like I said, he could have just got out of jail, 17 kids he doesn't take care of. still does drugs, lives at home, no car, no job, and the girls and be like, "Oh my God, look at my boyfriend." So yeah, I don't even know how to answer that. So those are the Instagram questions. Tomorrow I'll answer some of the Snapchat questions. Those are a lot more political and about coaching and about the school because I did read some of them. So that'll be tomorrow. You know what? I will give my review of Phat flavors right now because I said I was. So here's the thing. People thought I had beef with Phat flavors. I never had beef. All I did was gave an honest review the first 2 times I went, and that's all it was. Honest review, one man's opinion, and opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. So my opinion shouldn't even matter, but I just gave my opinion. So when Corey's wrestling thing came around, her annual fundraiser, every other restaurant donates. So I was like, well, it's not gonna be no harm. All they can do is say no, and let's go ask them for it. See if they want to give a gift certificate for the fundraiser. And she went and asked, and when Corey came out, she said, They only give gift certificates to the Little League, but they did donate $50. I was like, whoa, okay. Thank you. I gave him a little quick shout out on Facebook, and I appreciated it. So I remember even before we went, we saw them at the chili cook-off. It was like in May. And I went personally, shook the owner's hands, like, hey, I want to appreciate you, giving the donation from my daughter's wrestling. And, they were real nice people. They were like, thank you. Just let us know how she did. Come in and see us after. So fast forward, she went and wrestled. She won the 5 medals. And I think it was like a couple of days after, I saw the owner standing outside of Phat Flavors talking to someone. So I was like, oh, this will be a good time to stop. Corey went, we talked to him. She showed him the medals. He was like, we need to thank you. He congratulated us. And he was like, hey, come in for lunch on us, whenever. So I don't know how many days passed, but we were like, Corey, you want to go get the lunch now? She was like, yeah. So we went into Phat Flavors. We got lunch. I ordered I just wanted a burger and fries. And Corey asked for hot wings. And she was like, okay, she went on. I go, but do you have hot wings? Everyone always says they have hot wings, but do you really have hot wings? And she even said, she goes, I'm going to let you know, we have some hot ones. I was like, Corey, do you want to try it? Of course, she's like, yeah. Okay. So they bring out the hot wings. And all I did was dip a little fry in the sauce. Just a little bit. And I was like, oh my goodness, Corey, are you sure you want? Oh, and even when they brought him out, my buddy Justin works, so he brought him out. He gave a warning. He was like, we are not responsible. You eat these at your own risk. We are not responsible. It was fun. He gave a warning. And I'm in my mouth thinking like, oh, how hot can I be? So anyway, I just tasted a little bit of fry. And I was like, whoa. Yeah, I was like, this is hot. Corey, do you want to do this? She's like, yes. I was like, all right, Corey. So she started eating one of them, and right away I could tell like it was hot. She ate like 2. She ended up finishing like 2 of them there and some of her fries. And even they were like, whoa, they were like one guy, the owner, I think he said he could eat 1, and Justin was like, he could eat 1, maybe 2, and it knocks him out. But Corey ate 2 of them, started eating a third, and we're like, well, don't you have to eat them all now? We'll eat them throughout the day. And yeah, so if you want hot wings and you think everywhere else, like we go to Hooters and they say they're hot and Corey eats them like nothing, I found you a place. So Phat Flavors here in San Manuel has hot wings. He said it's a special rub he makes, and he said there's a guy that comes like every week or every 2 weeks, and he'll knock out a whole 12 wings right there. Like nothing, and I'm just like, whoa, that's crazy to me, because like I said, I didn't even eat it. I just took some on a fry, and it was like super hot. So I want to thank Phat Flavors again for their hospitality, for the donation, for lunch that day. Like I said, I've never complained about the taste of the food. The food was good, the burger was good, fries are good, and there were some big ass hot wings, like those drums or whatever, those drumettes or whatever, they were big. But so, if you want super hot wings and you think you can handle the hottest thing around, definitely go to Phat Flavors and ask for their hot wings. Again, with that, I'm going to give a few shout outs to my boy Spose, Flex, Skez, welcome home. I'll probably tell that story another day that my homeboy Skez was facing life. Did probably 15, 20 years, I don't know how long, but he got out. Just so, shout out to my boy Theory, Red, Spyro, happy birthday. Spill Mike, I was glad to see my boy Above, another rapper from NTS. Let's see who else was there that I could just off the top of my head. Resist, Awake, Venom did a good piece. Tunes, that dude, talented man. He used to teach art in the LA Unified School District, so just talented. My boy Tunes did a piece. Again, I think I said Theory, but give another shout to Theory. I always, just a good guy. When we talk, he's intelligent. He has his boy just graduated USC. He has another son about to go play football at Fresno State Bulldogs. So I've been following his kids for years on Facebook. Just talented athletes. So let's see who else. Who else was there? Chaps, Kasha. Just trying to, off the top of my head, trying to remember who was there. But anyway, guys, just 36. I think that was 36 years that the crew has been together. And many more to come. I can't wait to do 37, 38, 40. Hopefully the 40th is just a big old bash. So with that, you guys have a great Tuesday, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Burn one. Yo. 21. Low budget. Once again.